Hi, welcome back again to my channel. Most times when I'm at the studio in the morning, I tend to use this spoon or any other spoon to spread margarine onto my bread. But the challenge I've had is that it's very difficult trying to get the dirt off the engraved part of the spoon. So today I set out to find a permanent solution and a fun project. Watch until the end. So here I've got a pair of broken scissors that were donated by a friend for me to use in my art. Initially I thought I could use that part to create a knife, but I need a butter knife more than a knife. So I went ahead and removed the bolt and nut just to loosen the two pieces, and that is the piece that I want to use. And then the other one I might use it to make a sculpture. Just make sure that you put away the bolt and nut safely. And then I went ahead and felt the weight and also the practicality of how it's going to be working, and I love it. So we're going to cut through there, and then we are also going to cut in a curved way and also polish. So I just went ahead and took my angle grinder and cut off that piece, and then I also cut off two more pieces so that it will be easier to grind and polish. Once that was done, I went ahead and interchanged the cutting disc with the grinding disc so that we can grind off the sharp edges at the end. And this is exactly what we are doing right now. Just making sure that I just do it gently so that and smoothly, so that I get the right shape and consistency. And then I also realized that some of the sides were slightly sharp, so I just decided to pass my angle grinder just slightly on top so that it gets a kind of smooth beveled end. And I also did the same with the other side. And then once that was done, now I began polishing using the kawaida sandpaper. This is 100 and 120 grit. Then once I was done with that, I used now the wetting stone. The wetting stone, I was using mainly the soft part. And once I was done with the wetting stone, so this is the wetting stone, I now went to the waterproof sandpaper. And that one I did from 500 grit to 1000, 1500, then to 2000 grit. And then finally, once I was done with that, I used a steel wool and some soap and gave it a thorough wash, ensuring that most of the parts were smooth, and then I rinsed. And then finally, you have to run it through some leather. It can be goat leather, like in my case, or it can also be leather from cows. So this makes the surface smoother and removes any tiny bits of debris that might be there. And then finally, the fun part was now to try out my brand new repurposed, upcycled butter knife and see how it performed. So I loved the weight, as I had mentioned earlier. It has a good weight. It feels something that has value, and it really applies in a really good way. And I'm glad I softened the tip so that I can get to the corners of the margarine tin, and I loved it. So guys, my hope is that you enjoyed this video, and maybe you can also employ such techniques to recycle and upcycle in your life. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye bye.